If you have any suggestions on what the next video should be, make sure to comment it down below. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the circle formula and problems involving the circle. The circle formula is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. The center is h comma k and the radius is r. Let's take a look at this example problem down here. Given that the center is 2, 3 and the diameter is 10, write the circle equation. The two things we need to write a circle equation is the center, which we already know is 2, 3, and the radius, which we have to solve for. The radius is the diameter over 2, so therefore it's 10 over 2, which makes it equal to 5. Now all we need to do is substitute the values into the circle formula, and we'll have our answer. So let's start off by writing x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. So we have h is 2, so we have x minus 2 squared plus, and k is 3, so y minus 3 squared. And we know the radius is 5, so it's 5 squared, which equals 25. And that's our answer. Now let's take a look at a few sample problems. So this first one is x minus 5 squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 36. And what we need to do is find the center and the radius. So the procedure for doing this is to compare the equation you're given, which is x minus 5 squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 36, with the vertex form of the circle, which is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And now all we have to do is match up the values. So we can match up h with 5, and we can match up k with 6. So we have h is 5 and k is 6. We can match up 36 with r squared. So r squared equals 36. Taking the square root of both sides, we see that r equals 6. And now we have a center of h comma k, which substituting in the values is 5 comma 6, and a radius of 6. Next, let's take a look at how we can transform equations in order to convert it into vertex form and find the center and radius. So we're given an equation, 3x squared plus 3y squared equals 12, and it asks us to write it in vertex form and find the center and radius. So the first step is to get rid of the coefficients on the x squared and y squared. So we're going to divide each side by 3. And it results in x squared plus y squared equals 4, which is already in vertex form. So now all we have to do is find the center and radius. We can rewrite this equation as x plus 0 squared plus y plus 0 squared, and that doesn't change the equation at all. It just gives us h and k values more clear. So now we have to compare this equation with the x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, and we have to match up values. So we can match up the 0 with h, so h is 0. We can match up 0 to k, so k is 0. And we can match up 4 with r squared. So r squared equals 4. Taking the square root of each side makes r equals 2. And now we have the center, which we know is h comma k, and then it's 0 comma 0. And the radius is 2. Now let's take a look at the final sample problem. Given that the center is 5 comma negative 2 and the circle passes through the point 4 comma 0, we need to write the equation in vertex form. The two things we need for vertex form are the center and the radius. We are given the center, so we already have that, but we do not have the radius, so we have to solve for it. So let's first substitute the h and k values into the vertex form equation, but leave the radius as r squared. So by substituting x minus h squared, x minus 5 squared plus y minus negative 2 squared equals r squared. X minus 5 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals r squared is our equation at the moment. Now we have to solve for the radius. The extra piece of information we have is that the circle passes through 4, 0. And what we can do is substitute 4, 0 for x and y. So the point x, y is 4, 0. And so x is 4 and y is 0. So plugging this in, we have 4 minus 5 squared plus 0 plus 2 squared equals r squared. Negative 1 squared plus 2 squared equals r squared. R squared equals 5. R equals square root of 5. So now we have both the center and the radius, and we can now write it in complete vertex form. So we already have x minus 5 squared plus y plus 2 squared, and substituting in the radius, we have square root of 5 squared. And simplifying that, the final result is x minus 5 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 5. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.